Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, the music this morning. I woke up to In Vogue. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Having some throat chakra issues today, guys. But then, as I come, hell, I thought about doing the reading without a damn shirt, y'all. See? Y'all know I'm speaking the truth here. It's like, put a damn shirt on, fool, okay? So I go in, and this is what I grab. It's a dreary day here, but I'm thinking sunshine, the beach. And then Miley Cyrus is Malibu. I love that song. I love that song. So we got In Vogue, Free Your Mind. Then we got Malibu, which is about getting back to the earth, getting yourself grounded, right? You go from this, In Vogue, they're looking all high class. Couture clothing. You're doing business, taking care of business, right? Taking care of business. But then you got that softer side. And Malibu is about somebody who's able to bring her back to a simpler place and keeping her grounded. Getting her grounded, right? The water. The water, the sand, the sun. The juxtaposition of your lives, right? You can present one way. Very strong, powerful, right? You're in your element. You're wearing your designer clothes. You're looking hot. You're being seen. You're being noticed, right? You're being photographed. You're there. You're in the spotlight. You're doing your thing. But then there's that other side of you, right? You have the power mode. But then you have to be able to recharge. You have to be able to get back to the basics. You have to be able to ground yourself. And just, walk around in sweatpants and a radio t-shirt, or go shirtless if you can, and just relax. You're not worried about anything or anyone. Just being in the present moment with who you're with. Someone that you're safe and you feel comfortable with. Someone that helps ground your energy. Is it love? I don't know if it's love. I don't know if it's love. Maybe it's just a little retreat, right? Maybe it's just that good friend that, you connect and you're comfortable with. No pretense, no worries, no nothing. This is a person that set. Oh, shit. Bottom of the deck, chaos. Shiva the Destroyer, right? And skill. Fuck. That's perfect. The set, the stage, your current surroundings, your current situation, right? When you're in boss mode, when you're taking care of business, when you're doing what you got to do. And sometimes when you're the one in charge, you got to make decisions people don't like, right? Shiva here, Destroyer. As you grow, as you set your stage, as you go about, there are going to be those that want to take it down. Just kind of the way it goes, right, guys? In your life, those that want to cause conflict, those that want to do what they do. Go to the beach, relax, stay grounded, skill. You're in that boss mode, you're in that emperor mode because you can set the stage for what needs to be done. The skills, right? Regardless of what area or field of work it's that you're in. You can set it up. You can get things in motion. You can push the play button, right? You got it all kind of under control. You know how to set the stage for what needs to be done. Shiva, I'm getting more of the protector on that. So if any negative energy is coming towards you, just kind of chill, okay? You are protected. Remember that. When you operate in the most high of intentions, right? When your heart is pure and open, and what you're doing is what you're doing, you know? You're not setting out the hook or crook anybody. You're setting the stage. You're doing what you need to do. You're taking care of business. You are protected from those that wish to destroy. Work, love, life, guys. You know, sometimes that's just family members or baby mamas, baby daddies, work associates, people that just want to fuck up what the hell you've been doing. The energy of jealousy and envy. You get to this power here when you can create what you need. You know, you can set it up. You can set it up. You can follow it through. And with that, you can get some backlash. But it's skill. Here we go. Sacrifice. Protection. Sometimes you just need to sit your ass down and get your ass grounded, right? You'd be amazed walking around in your yard barefoot to keep that grounding energy going, guys. Getting back to nature, movement, the blood pumping, drinking your water, right? And it's like you're being recharged. Sometimes you have to take that break to recharge, to get repowered up. Some of y'all could be looking at branding, right? Looking at how you're going to brand your merchandise. Looking at how you're going to brand yourself. Looking at what you're going to do. Even if you're like redecorating. Everything you do is kind of your brand. You know, you can have a traditional style outside your house. So maybe you're redoing that. Or maybe you want to add a more modern touch. It's all about branding in the end. It's all in how you label it. For some reason, I'm thinking like a storefront. Someone wants to redo their storefront. You'd be amazed how you can, by changing the color and a few little pots or the signage on your door, the little things you can do to rechange your branding. So this is, once you're in your power, right? Once you're doing what you're doing, knowing you are protected. Shiva here and Mithras. You're good. Okay? Then we got Lu here for skill. But sometimes you gotta recharge your batteries. Get back. Get back to the simplicity. Get back to not feeling guarded, right? When you're in a career field where there's a lot of competition, sometimes you feel like you have to be guarded, right? If it's based on sales, if it's based on views, if it's based on likes, if it's based on commission, whatever your situation is, sometimes you have to just kind of relax and chill. Freelance work. I'm liking that because it's that beautiful juxtaposition. The power, the business person up front, the person in charge up front, and then the softer side. It's like the business person in New York City that has the house in the Hamptons on the weekend to go relax and chill, needing to have that juxtaposition. But Malibu is more of a laid-back type energy, right? Those of you on a local level, this is just going to your local water hole and relaxing and chilling, right? If you ain't got the ocean around you, we got a dam here near me. It's getting back to the water, getting back to the elements. Grounding energy. Grounding energy. Running water is always good. You can't do that, maybe you got a little fountain in your yard. The electricity, charging the electricity. Spirit, what's going on? But know you are protected. I'm thinking Kali Ma. Those that call upon Kali Ma for protection. Happiness, though. Always be happy. Always keep that happy energy around you. Don't let things, negative energies, negative thoughts control what you do. Always look at the silver lining. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. I like that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles. Partnerships and families, right? Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, 3 plus 1 here. Having to release from contracts, associations with people that you just couldn't work with. You know, sometimes you can do everything that you can, and you try really hard to make it work. You do the absolute most, and you realize that no matter what you do, you cannot build upon it. You cannot make it work. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just gotta, it's not even like throw your hands up. Sometimes you just gotta have the realization, like, this is just never ending. So what's the point of wasting the time and energy on it? You can move forward and do something more productive, taking that leap of faith to create, shit, you can make this shit up, to create more harmonious situations in your life. You can choose the situations in your life. You can choose your outlook on your situations in life, okay? Things can be toxic as fuck, but only you can escape from that mental prison that you're in. And sometimes that's associations. You know, you can do your best, but sometimes you got to. On a business level, if you're dealing with a supplier that just keeps dicking you around, sometimes you have to say, nope, we'll go find another one. You know, you might be more prone to use them because they are smaller mom and pop and you'd like to help them out, but you realize that they consistently can't meet your demands, or not even demands, if they can't consistently meet what you need, what you expect from them, you know, what you're required under contract, then you got to let it go. You got to let it go. I ain't nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, it's got to be all about your higher good, right? What you need to get done. Moving forward and giving to those that are able to reciprocate. To bring happiness. You can't stick with negative energies, right? People that want all the time stir the shit pot. Keep things going when there's absolutely no fucking reason to be. You're like, why can't y'all just motherfuckers be happy? Be happy. Escaping this mental distraction. Some of y'all, maybe you need to get away to the beach. You need to get away to the water. You need to get away somewhere. Maybe it's just camping. Somewhere back to nature. Restrict your electronics just to chill. And if you have someone that you love and trust and can go be comfortable with, that's even better. If you don't, do it by yourself. Take your trusty fur baby. Just do it. It's like getting that regrounding. You can play both roles. You can do both things. But you have to be able to know when to pull back and just recharge you. Get back to the innocence, the basics of what everything was. Removing the conflict. Realizing that if shit ain't working, you got to let it go. Work, love, life. You got to find the partnerships, the contracts around that are going to work to your benefit. Because, sweet Jesus, there's happiness here. Why would you want to live in darkness when you got this? Moving forward. The good things that's coming, right? Staying in that happy energy. That's why you get that Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be two energies, right? We got this single independent business person right here, living in the light, the happiness. You notice the yellow around there. And then over here, we got a separate energy that wants to come in and create a happy Ten of Pentacles. The King of Wands here and the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, notice the blue around the sky. This is someone that makes you feel at peace. This is someone that makes you feel at ease. This is a very fiery, passionate energy, right? That's getting shit done. This is that en vogue. Free your mind. This is a person that takes care of business. This bitch takes care of business. She can do what she needs to do. He can do what he needs to do, right? But you always need that grounding energy, that blue. Someone who can make you feel calm, cool, and collected and keep you grounded. Keep you honest. Remember that line from Beaches? Where the older woman gives the little girl money and she says, this will keep you honest. Free your mind, baby. Free your mind. That's fucking beautiful. For some of you, this could be someone that you know. A masculine energy, a fire sign energy. We got fire and earth represented here. This could be earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The stubborn, powerful energy versus this fiery, passionate one, but this is the one that can bring in peace and enlightenment. And this is someone that wants to bring in this Ten of Pentacles. They want victory in here. Someone wants victory. Someone wants to come in. Someone wants to say, hey, you ain't got to do it by yourself. You ain't got to do it by yourself. Look, I can help you. I want to help you. I want to come in. I want to create with you. Maybe some of y'all going to let this person try. Either way, that's a beautiful release. But you have to release from what isn't working for you, though, first. King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in the upright, and the Moon card. Oh, sweet Jesus. Y'all can't make this shit up. Okay. Remember I said you gotta let shit go, right? Look at this. We had a karmic situation here. There is a Wheel of Fortune here. King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. As you see me pull them cards. This is a karmic situation. These two people are not a perfect match. Because they're in the reverse. There's no love here anymore. There is no show of emotion. However you want to put it, right? You tried. That's not to say there wasn't. But there was no getting on an even ground. You know, these are two energies that were so emotional, but no one could show or no one could reciprocate. So the emotions were never there, right? But that Wheel of Fortune, that's the way it was meant to be. It was destined to be that way. Sometimes they're lessons, guys. They're not the end result. They're not the prize at the end of the journey. Sometimes they just get that Wheel of Fortune moving. Because look at this, Queen of Wands. This is the power. This is the perfect match of that King of Wands that wants to build. Queen of Wands gets shit done, moves forward, fiery, passionate. Again with the air sign energy. Now this over here, we have the water signs represented. As you stand in your power, yes. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to have to feel like they got to protect themselves from you. In the sense that you're not going to tolerate no shit. You know what I mean? You're going to stand your ground. You're going to take care of business. Family, guys, work, love. Oh, well, this is love and life. The karmic relationships. The relationships you need to let go of. The relationships that should have been close, loving, kind, and endearing that you, my dear, had to let go of. Because no matter how hard you try, you just couldn't make it work. So you had to do what you had to do, right? Final outcome, the Moon, the Hangman. As the enlightenment comes, right, you're realizing the truth in things. There's no more illusions. There's no more illusions. When you've worked a situation and you've been around it enough, and you realize what you need to do. That to me is the Queen of Pentacles there holding on to this illusion that she could change things, that she could make things better. This is getting the enlightenment. Sometimes Spirit traps you in a situation where you can't move just until you get the fucking message. And we're definitely dealing with a karmic situation here. King and Queen of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle. It was a lesson to be learned. For some of you, it was to put you in your power. To protect you from those that you should have been able to trust. The ones that you should have been able to depend upon. The close ones around you that should have been there for you but weren't. That should have been more supportive but they weren't. No matter how you tried to make the contracts work, no matter how you tried, you just had to give it up. You're like, nah, this just ain't working. Page of Cups in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Let's throw one more on this. 10 of Cups. Pulling your love away. It's not time yet. Spirit, this is definitely a divine connection, a divine life lesson here. The Spirit is halted to get this 10 of Cups. Things have to happen the way they go. You have to see things for what they are. You have to see people for who they are. Then you can get that 10 of Cups because you know it's real. You know it's authentic. Divine timing. That Chariot will move when it's time to. That Chariot will bring you to your 10 of Cups happiness when it's time to. Spirit saying, it's not time. It's not time yet. It's not time. As Kitty comes in the room. Yeah, that's beautiful fucking energy. But you best believe, this was a karmic lesson. King and Queen of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in between. It had to go that way. To put someone in their power. To defend what they had. To protect themselves from others. To move forward in love and faith. In partnerships, relationships that you should have been able to trust. Divine timing, though. Seeing the truth. No more illusions. No more illusions. No more. Is that right, Kitty? No more illusions? That wasn't the offer you were supposed to take. That wasn't the offer you were supposed to make. Spirit halted any movement forward. Because this is the ultimate result. 10 of Cups happiness. Really, little buddy? What's up? What's up? Oh, Jackie's outside. I was going to say, where's the dog? Oh. Oh, goodness. Some of y'all, maybe this is just what you need, right? Someone to just coddle you, curl up on their lap, and just breathe. Because this is a tough life lesson. I can't make this shit up. Y'all see me pull them fucking cards. Divine timing. But you gotta let go of who you know you can't fucking trust. People you can't work with, no matter how hard you try, no matter how many times you give them the chance to do the right thing. They just can never freaking come up with, the end result that you need. Because, baby, this is what you're going to get. But some of you are fighting it with the wrong damn person. King and Queen of Cups here. This inability to show emotion. This inability to be emotional. This inability to come together. Releasing from that. Releasing from that toxic hold. If they can't come forward, Kitty, you're restricted by movements here. If they can't come forward, they don't need to be in your fucking life. You can't keep giving to a situation. Six of Cups here with the with the King of Cups here. You gotta get out of that illusion that you can create something with this person, right? No matter how hard you try, they're not going to be the one. This 7 of Cups, right? We're erasing from that illusion. Releasing that illusion in your head that this is the fucking person. Because while you're holding on to that, Spirit's going to bring you this. when Spirit deems fit. Once you get over this lesson, you need to go. You need to learn from, okay? Really, little buddy? It's a lesson you need to learn from. This was a karmic fucking lesson. There's going to be rewards at the end. How sweet fucking Jesus. A Hermit in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, and Judgment here. So, you know what? Daddy hates to go here, but we do have the 6 of Cups. Now this 6 of Cups is in reverse. Okay. Kitty says, fuck you, Daddy, I ain't going nowhere. So let's just make this work. This could be a reunion. Someone's wanting to come back, right? Reconciliation. This is in the reverse, because someone's definitely, that went quiet, they want to speak. They want to heal a situation. There you go. Judgment, as above, so below. But this is someone from the past that maybe continually showed you it's no good. Oh, really, Kitty? You can't have a contract with this person. You can't work with this person because they continually don't meet the requirements that's needed. And yes, there are requirements that's needed in situations. Work, love, life, no matter what it is. You can't continually be trying to deal with somebody that cannot come forward. Okay, will you give me a hot minute? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? Someone is going to want to come back. Is that going to be your 10 of Cups? Guys, only you know. Spend some time with someone that just loves you. Spend some time and get your healing in. Because how many times are you going to keep doing this? Given to a situation for someone that cannot fulfill their obligations. And we all know that usually when you pull from that is when someone wants to come back and try to offer you what the hell. This 10 of Cups happiness. Even though continually that was never the case. Look how powerful them cards are. That was the Wheel of Fortune. It was destined. Now it's a lesson to be learned. Now what lesson you learn from that is going to depend upon you. For some of you, that was to put you in your power to find the one who is. Buddy, will you give me a minute? He's hungry, okay? Daddy reads on an empty stomach. Because this is the energy you need to be in. Because the person that wants to come in and make your ass happy is your perfect fucking match. When they see you, this is what they see. They're not going to dick around wanting to get in contracts with you, wanting to get into partnership with you. This energy knows. They're not going to doubt it nor question it. Because this is how they see your ass. Strong, independent, single. Able to create. They want to come in and make that offer. And be your match. Now what do we got here? Victory in a partnership with King and Queen of Wands that's on the same page? Or this emotional fuckery here? Two people that cannot get on the same page. What are you going to choose? Some of y'all going to be choosing your own karma here. Are you going to keep this shit up just because you think it's supposed to be the one? Or are you going to go with the one that this is how they view you? This is how they view the situation. Victory, 10 of Pentacles. You guys are a perfect match. King and Queen of Wands get shit done. They're in their power. They're creating. They're moving. Yeah. This is what you choose. Stay in your happiness. Release from this bullshit. That don't mean there ain't love in this situation, but there ain't no love being shown or given in this situation. Ay. That's a beautiful reading though, guys. Are you getting the gist? You have a perfect match out there. This is how this person views you. You give them the opportunity. They're going to put forth every effort to fulfill the obligations they need to. They're not going to be withholding how they feel. They're not going to be manipulating the situation. They're not going to be this shit. And sometimes, you know what? You got to let go. You just got to let go of what doesn't fucking work. People, places, things, contracts that aren't. If they can't fulfill the obligation, they can't fulfill the obligation. And you just say, no, thanks, I'm good. Find someone that's going to respect and love you like this partnership. Someone that sees a union with you would be a victory. They look at you as being, you know, the prize. They look at this relationship as being a victory. They know that 10 of Pentacles is possible. And this is a person that takes action. This isn't a person that holds back. This isn't a person that doesn't show or tell you what they think or feel. King of Wands takes action. And this King of Wands has some pretty good things in mind. Because this is their thought going into a situation. Victory. They want to work at it. They want to create that victory. And this is a perfect match. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Look at the color that connects these two. This is peace and calm. This is loving and gentle. Very fiery and passionate. There's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of potential. Two people that are thinking and that move towards what they want can create this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups happiness. Get out of this negative thought process, this negative hold back of your emotions. The one you're thinking about was a karmic fucking lesson. They freed you from the belief that you had to create with certain people, right? That you had to keep this contract going, that you had to keep dealing with this person. They showed you, nope, that's a karmic lesson. You can let it go. And go find someone. I mean, what the fuck, guys? When someone looks at you and sees that as their victory, that is what their final outcome with you is. This ain't a person that's going to fuck around or dick around or mistreat you in any way, shape, or form. Because this person sees the whole shebang. And they want to work towards it. King and Queen of Wands here working together. And look at how they look at each other. They're equal. I tell you, your perfect person's going to be your equal in power and strength. You're both going to respect that. And there ain't no power struggle because you both know you're equal. But that's how you're able to combine and create that beautiful start. That beautiful partnership. And as you move on, now someone may be feeling a little guarded, right? Because they did fuck up a situation. That's probably going to be this karmic situation here. It's a little